Hello, this is Billy Joe Saunders, WBO middleweight champion of the world. Subscribe to Sport and Icons to stay in touch with all the top news. God bless you all.
Now, there's been a fair bit of talk about who Saul Canelo Alvarez is going to be fighting next. And the most prominent names that were leaked out there was Billy Joe Saunders and Callum Smith. These two were obviously champions, and if Canelo wanted to add to his legacy, a win over one of those two guys is the right way to go, is it not? Likewise, if either of those guys could have defeated Canelo, again, that's a huge scalp, isn't it? So for both sets, it was pretty much a legacy fight. But apparently, Canelo has now rejected any kind of chance to fight Callum Smith next and Billy Joe Saunders. In fact, he's going to be taking on Ryota Murata, Japanese fighter. Now, when you look at Murata, he's a huge name over there in Japan. Millions upon millions of people tune in to watch him fight. Now, he's a two-time middleweight world champion, WBA regular. He did lose the belt to Rob Brandt, but of course won it back again. And he did actually have a loss a bit earlier on in his career as well, which again, he then avenged. Now, Murata, he's a very good fighter, but is he of equal or better than Billy Joe Saunders and Callum Smith? You're probably going to have to say no. But ultimately, how do we know? Maybe you put Ryota Murata in front of Canelo, he might do something to Canelo that people just don't expect. You never know, it's boxing. But for me, I think that this is probably a money-making move. This is a way to not only put a bit more money, maybe in the bank account of Canelo, quite what his deal is, how much he gets per fight. There's loads and loads of rumours. But the thing is that especially if he's going to go to Japan, that's huge numbers. So in addition to anything, whether it's money or not, his name, his marketability is then being spread to the Japanese market, which is very, very important as DAZN is over there in Japan. Now, Murata, he's a top-ranked fighter with Bob Arum. So again, is Bob Arum going to try and take it to ESPN? I wouldn't have thought so, as there's no kind of purse bid. It's just a voluntary fight, isn't it? Now, I'm pretty sure that Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders, when they looked at Canelo and any kind of negotiations, neither of these guys were probably willing to go into the Canelo weight, the Canelo contracts that Canelo likes to put out with the fines of being a pound or two overweight on fight night and all these kind of things that doesn't usually happen in the boxing ring, but Canelo likes to do all that kind of stuff. And Billy Joe and Callum Smith seem like two guys that probably wouldn't have done it. Now, all this comes by Joe Gallacher. Joe Gallacher is the one who confirmed that Canelo will in fact be taking on Ryota Murata, and he says that Callum Smith is gutted about it, and he's sure that Billy Joe Saunders will also be gutted about it. Now, Eddie Hearn did say that if neither of these guys get the Canelo fight next, these guys will probably end up fighting each other. So I would fully expect Callum Smith versus Billy Joe Saunders next. Would that be an Anfield fight? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with that one? Or maybe they're going to go in a different route. There is talk about a Callum Smith-John Ryder rematch fight as well. So anyway, we'll have to wait and see what happens as far as them two are concerned. But according to Joe Gallacher, he's heard that Canelo will in fact be taking on Ryota Murata. And it is quite an interesting fight. I'm not going to say it's not. And I do give Murata a bit of a chance, but no more of a chance than Billy Joe and Callum Smith would have. If anything, I think Callum Smith and Billy Joe will probably have more chance of defeating Canelo than Murata. Is it a cherry pick? Maybe. But you know what? Cherry picks do go wrong. Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.